Recorded belum ya? Okay, thank you very much. Welcome everyone. Thank you. Nice to have you to join this program. Kita akan segera memulai kegiatan kita. Terima kasih sudah bersedia menunggu. Pagi ini kita akan mengikuti graduate prospect ya, graduate career prospect. Itu judul kuliah umum kita pagi ini. Our graduates will share their experience. There will be 2 alumni sharing their experience. But before that, let me welcome everyone here. Selamat datang semuanya. Terima kasih yang sudah bergabung, yang sudah menunggu dari tadi. Juga selamat datang untuk Bu Ari. Dan saya lihat di sini ada Pak Sueb juga. Terima kasih sudah ikut hadir di sini. Kami berharap bahwa pagi ini apa yang akan disampaikan oleh para alumni kita akan memberikan wawasan kepada adik-adik semua ya, yang mungkin selama ini hanya tahunya bahwa kalau kuliah di S1 Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris akan hanya bisa jadi guru. So there will be more insight for you. So you will know that there are opportunities not only to be English teachers at schools, you can also do other things. So we hope that our meeting today will give you benefit. Before we start the presentation, let's start our meeting with our national anthem Indonesia Raya. Mas Ibang, would you please prepare Indonesia Raya? Yeah, thank you very much. That's Indonesia Raya and also our Mars Nesa. Now, we're going to directly start to the presentation. But before that, let me introduce the two speakers today. Our first speakers is Pak Swastedy. Pak Swastedy, where is Pak Swastedy? Are you here, Pak Swastedy?
Yes, Bu Wiwit.
Okay, thank you very much. Finally, I see you there. Pak Teddy, here, you were the students of English education program that time, right? Bit
Yes,
long ago, just like me. Different from Mbak Denanda. So you were the students of 1996,
yes, correct.
right? 1996. And now you are teaching and learning staff in Cambridge exams in Alien. How should I say it? Alien or Alien? Alien.
Kalian.
Alien Christian schools, and you have quite long experience in previously in IPH schools
Yes,
and also in SMA Kristen Dharma Mulia Surabaya. Thank you very much for your coming today, and I hope
my
that what
pleasure.
you shared this morning will also give more insight to our students. And yeah, your younger sister and brother.
The youngsters.
youngest youngest sister and brother. Yeah, thank you very much. And then the next one here, let me directly also um introduce to the next one. The next one is Mbak Denanda. Mbak Denanda is our student in 2013, and uh, she is one of our alumni, which is very active, okay, which is very active doing a lot of things. And she has now an English course, Japanese and English course named EGAO. Okay, so it mainly teaches English and also Japanese. So if you want to learn Japanese, you can also join the course by Denanda Egao. She's also a writer. She's also a writer. So she will share what she has experienced to all of you. And well, hopefully you get more insight about what you're going to do after you graduate from our English study program. Now, I think without further ado, it will be better for me to directly give you the chance to give your presentation.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, are you ready?
yes. Ready or not ready, I have to be ready.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, Pak Teddy. Yeah, you can start your presentation now. Good luck. Have a nice day.
Ya, thank you, Bu Wiwit. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Santi, Santi Om, salam kebajikan, Namo Buddhaya. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, first of all, I would like to say thank you so much for uh, inviting me here in the general lecture with the topic graduates career prospects. Yeah, and yeah, please allow me to express my sincere respect to all lecturers who are attending this general lecture. I don't know who who are the lecturers
We have
attending
also Bu
this.
Ari today, Pak
Oh,
Teddy.
Pak
Yeah.
Ari, oh yeah, Pak Ari,
And also Pak Sueb.
Pak Chef, yeah, and then even maybe faculty leaders and all the participants, and also Bu Dena as our second speaker later. Uh, I'm sending my sincere respect to you. So please allow me to share screen. Saya nanti panggilnya teman-teman saja ya. Because
Teman-teman boleh, adik-adik boleh.
kalau ada
We
adik kok
going,
saya kok terlalu jauh gitu, saya kelihatan tua
nggak
banget
apa-apa
gitu.
itu ada di Tegar, ada banyak di sini ada.
Ya, oke. Wait. Okay, can you see my screen? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, so before I go straight to my main material or what the main ideas that I'm going to share, so please allow me to introduce myself. Yeah, this is the picture of me. Sorry. Yeah, I'm deeply interested in the field of education, particularly teaching in the junior high and senior high and or above, yeah, above levels. When an offer comes to me to teach kindergarten or primary, I I directly wave my hands to the camera, surrender. Saya nggak mampu ya teman-teman kalau harus mengajar TK atau primary students gitu. Aduh, kesabaran saya setipis tisu gitu ya. And then yeah, as Bu Wiwit said that I am graduated from UNESA, class of 1996. It's been long, long time ago. How many years ya? And I hold my master degree in school management in 2019. Yeah. And this is my career journey. I started on January 2000. It was when I was still in my eighth semester. The last semester should be. The last semester should be. But I received an offer from SMA Kristen Dharma Mulia as an English teacher. And it's because my economical condition, so I have to accept. Yeah, I had to accept this offer. And then, yeah, uh, actually, January I have finished my proposal. Bab 1, 2, 3 sudah selesai. But, yeah, because of my teaching load, so I postponed it until a year. Yeah, so I finished my bachelor degree for 5 years. Yeah. Once again, it's because uh, my teaching load. Yeah. And then June 2009, I moved to my second place, IPH schools, yeah, West Campus here in Dharma Permai. I became a teacher and then curriculum vice principal and then students affairs principal. And my last position was Cambridge exam officer. Later, I will explain to you what role, yeah, for Cambridge exam officer. And then June 2020, during the pandemic, I moved to Alumni Christian School. Here, since 2020, I was in the position Cambridge Curriculum VP, and then R&D staff, and then also Cambridge exam officer. And now this academic year, uh, my role are teaching and learning staff. It's about doing survey, doing analysis, and then also Cambridge exam officer. So what I'm doing with Cambridge exam officer. So in my school, IPH former school and then Alien Christian School, being a Cambridge exam officer means I have to handle everything relating to the exam of Cambridge, yeah, from primary, secondary, and high school. Yeah. Primary, secondary, we have checkpoint exam for grade 5 or 6, and then for grade 8 or 9. And then for high school, I have to handle IGCSE exam for grade 10, and then AS or A level for grade 11 and 12. And here now in Elion, I have around 200 students in high school only. And then each of them for grade 10 for IGCSE, it's mandatory to take 5 exams, 5 subjects. Yeah. And then for AS for grade 11, it's mandatory for them to take 4 exams. So yeah, that's my responsibility. Registering them, from gathering the data, and then inputting or encoding their names and information and the subjects to the Cambridge website, and then arranging the rooms and etc. And also the administration of the exams. Sometimes Cambridge inspector, the real Cambridge inspector from UK came, like, what is it? jelangkung ya, datang seperti jelangkung, datang tak diundang, pulang tak diantar gitu ya. Mereka tiba-tiba datang, mak bedunduk, ngecek administrasi, ngecek ujian gitu ya. Okay, so that's all about me. And then to start my material, I have a polling for you. 2 questions only. Please prepare your cell phones, or later, if you use your cell phone for this online lecture, I will copy the link to the chat box. Yeah. So please participate. I want to know the data.
How many questions, Pak Teddy? For this
Only two
one?
questions. Only
Only
two
two
questions.
questions. Okay.
So please scan the barcode, or I will copy this one to the chat box.
Please also share the link. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, please try to
Okay, that's me.
access the link. Okay.
If you find a dialog box, please click dismiss and skip for now to go to the question. Kalau misalnya ada dialog box, dismiss saja, kemudian ada lagi skip for now, itu langsung masuk ke pertanyaan ini.
Skip for now ya. Skip for
Ya,
now ya. Kayak
oke.
ada dialog box, pilih skip for now.
Okay, this is the result for first question.
Okay. My parents' choice.
If you cannot submit, it means maybe it reached the maximum respondents. Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay, I go to the next. Wait, let me take a picture first for this one for the data. Okay, next question. This is the last question. Yeah.
Hmm. 90%. More than 90%.
We have around 120 participants. Wow.
Hmm.
So mostly are interested in pursuing a career in education. It beyond my expectation actually. With, so sorry.
Yeah,
Seharusnya ya,
yeah.
jujur saya
There
berharap
are there
ya.
are there are still many students perhaps who cannot join today, Pak Teddy.
Oh,
So because they are doing assistance pengacara and other
oke.
activities. So well, this is the respondents in our meeting today. So that's okay.
Ya, oke.
90% of
Thank
them.
you for the information.
Hmm.
Ya, harapan saya kecil tadi itu harapannya banyak yang no ini kayaknya gitu.
Banyak yang no gitu, nggak
Because
kepingin ngajar gitu ya.
yeah, because at that time when I joined IKIP Surabaya and then graduated as UNESA, I didn't expect to be a teacher or pursuing my career in education. Yeah,
Hmm.
because of my parents' economical background. My parents both of them were teachers, guys. Dua-duanya orang tua saya ini guru, PNS, ASN kalau sekarang ya istilahnya ya. And so sorry, saya tidak menyesali kehidupan saya, but I'm so grateful, gitu ya. Unfortunately, they live in a very low standard, living standard. Ya. Hidupnya susah banget, with 9 children, 9 children, and I'm number 8 ya, and I'm number 8. Hidupnya tuh susah banget. Jadi ketika bapak saya menawarkan masuk IKIP gitu ya. Dulu namanya IKIP ya teman-teman, Institut Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan. Gitu. Masuk IKIP jadi guru. Saya langsung bilang ke bapak saya, no way, nggak akan Pak, maaf gitu ya. Bapak sama ibu sudah susah hidupnya. Aku nggak pengen susah gitu ya. I'm so sorry. And then finally, unfortunately, I didn't accept. I was not accepted in IKIP. Dan ya, what my father's always echoing in my ears by giving advice, pokoknya, pokoknya ini dalam bahasa Jawa ya, pokoknya nek gak masuk negeri gak kuliah. Pokoknya kalau nggak masuk negeri nggak kuliah. And it happened guys. Karena saya nggak masuk negeri, jadi saya nggak kuliah. 1995, I graduated from high school 1995. So I have to find a job as a worker. 1 tahun saya di hoki buah yang sekarang sudah ini sudah apa ini mendunia ini. Ya, satu di hoki buah. And then at second year, 1996, I apply again, and by using my own money, of course, because I was working at that time. And then I asked my father again, Pak, enaknya aku daftar mana? And it was beyond my expectation. Ikip le, gitu. Ikip nak. Oh, Kak. Pak, aku mau Pak Mas Ikip gitu. Aku nggak pengen jadi guru gitu ya. And then Bapak said to me, Wisto, Nuruto, aku gak pengen jadi guru. Joko oh bahasa Inggris, ambil bahasa Inggris. Kamu bisa jadi tour guide. Bidang tourism itu luar biasa nanti. And then, yeah, because at that time, at the first time, I didn't obey my parents, my father, and then I was not accepted. So at the second time, I surrender. Okay. And I prayed at that time. Saya berdoa ya teman-teman. Ya wis lah, kalau memang jalannya harus harus ikip, ya sudahlah ikip. No other choice kalau yang pilihan yang pertama tadi gitu ya. No other choice or my parents' choice gitu ya. Itu pilihan bapak saya dan saya tidak ada pilihan lain. So, and then I'm accepted. During my what is it? My journey of life, first semester, second semester, and then finally at the sixth semester we have PPL, praktek ngajar gitu ya. Sampai semester 5 itu saya tidak punya passion apapun untuk mengajar teman-teman. But finally when I have my PPL, saya melihat anak-anak SMP itu kok lucu-lucu gitu ya. Unyu-unyu gitu. Kalau diajar tuh antusias banget dengan guru-guru, calon guru yang masih muda waktu itu, yang saya masih kelihatan sangat ganteng gitu ya. Dipuji sendiri loh daripada kita dipuji. Itu mereka antusias banget. So starting at that time, I promised to myself, wow, being a teacher is not only about money. Menjadi guru itu ternyata nggak hanya sekedar melulu uang gitu. Tetapi bergaul dengan anak-anak muda itu menjadi sebuah sebuah vibes yang asik banget gitu. Ya. So for those who don't want to be a teacher, hati-hati ya, hati-hati. Jangan pernah kemudian, wis pokoknya nggak pernah, jangan seperti saya ya. Pokoknya amit-amit jangan sampai jadi guru. Hati-hati. Nanti senjata makan tuan biasanya kayak gitu. Ya, oke. So I'm going to go next to the next slide ya. So what is an international school? Actually, the terms now is not international school anymore. Long time ago, until 2013, if I'm not mistaken, the government or the school mentioned or stated their status international school. But since 2014, Permendikbud nomor 50 2014 kalau saya tidak salah ingat, the government changed the name into sekolah SPK. SPK means Satuan Pendidikan Kerjasama. So it means no more international school, literally international school. The names became SPK, sekolah SPK, Satuan Pendidikan Kerjasama. And it means that they have to make agreement with lembaga pendidikan asing gitu ya, such as Cambridge, International Baccalaureate, GAC gitu. Ini tiga tiga kurikulum yang paling banyak digunakan di Indonesia sekarang. Masih ada lagi Pearson at Excel and etc. Ada lagi di situ. Tapi ini yang most commonly used or implemented in Indonesia. So international school, of course, English as the primary medium of the instructions. Yeah. So whatever it is, everyone should communicate in English. And of course, the diversity in students and staff from various cultural backgrounds. The composition of what is it? Expatriates and local is 30 and 17. 30 and 70%. Jadi perbandingannya itu 30% ekspatriat, 70% lokal jumlah guru atau stafnya ya teman-teman. And then here are some international schools in Surabaya. I'm so sorry, I still use international schools ya. Still use the term international schools. I believe that you know these schools. They are very famous in Surabaya. Yeah. The white one, Al-Azhar, Khadijah, Muhammadiyah, Sekolah Alam Insan Mulia, Al-Hikmah, Sekolah Gloria. They are national schools, but they implement or they adopt international curriculum, Cambridge, JEC, or IB. Yeah. And maybe some other schools that I cannot mention one by one. Ya. Jadi ini adalah sekolah-sekolah di Surabaya yang menggunakan kurikulum internasional, teman-teman. Dan sebagian memang sekolah berbasis agama, sebagian sekolah umum, ya. Sekolah-sekolah yang berbasis agama seperti Al-Azhar, Khadijah, ini mereka sudah mulai banyak yang menerapkan international curriculum. Okay, career opportunities. This is what you are waiting for. Of course, English teacher. So English language teaching position. And then the second, administrative roles, like head of school, curriculum coordinator, vice principal. Yeah. Of course, skills are required for managing international schools and overseeing teaching teams. You cannot achieve administrative roles when you don't go this step first, being an English teacher. Nggak bisa kayaknya ya, untuk langsung masuk kemudian jadi apalagi fresh graduate masuk langsung jadi head of school, it's impossible. Ya, kemungkinannya mungkin ya 1 banding 1000 gitu. Ya. Kalau nggak cerdas atau excellent sekali, nggak akan mungkin. And then non-English teaching positions. Yeah, it is usually in kindergarten or primary, teaching science or mathematics in English. Jadi bukan mengajar bahasa Inggris, tapi mengajar pelajaran lain menggunakan bahasa Inggris. And I was in this position when I moved to IPH, ya, IPH schools. Di tempat yang saya yang pertama tadi, SMA Kristen Dharma Mulia, saya sebagai English teacher, mulai dari kelas 10, kalau sekarang kelas 10 ya, dulu kelas 1, kelas 10 sampai kelas 12, saya pernah mengajar semua. Nah, tapi ketika ada tawaran dari sekolah yang tadi IPH itu, saya sempat galau, teman-teman. Pak, ada tawaran ini, sekolah internasional, tapi Bapak nggak ngajar bahasa Inggris. Ngajarnya adalah social science. Jadi saya ngajar PKN, geografi. And then, I accepted. Saya menerimanya. Because it's a kind of challenge for me. Wih, berada di sekolah internasional yang memang saya teringat kembali omongan Bapak saya. Nanti itu kamu bisa jadi tour guide. Mimpi saya adalah bisa keluar negeri, teman-teman. Ketika mendengar kata-kata bapak saya itu. Ya, and it happened. Walaupun nggak sering gitu ya. Tapi sekali lagi, itu terjadi. Saya bisa keluar negeri karena saya bergabung dengan sekolah internasional. And then what key skills you need for careers, to have careers in international schools? The first is high proficiency in English. Ya. Mastery of English beyond basic communication. So you have to strive, you have to train yourself above average. Harus melatih, melebihi rata-rata. Gitu ya. Kenapa? Nanti akan ada challenges-nya di belakang, akan ada slide-nya. Intercultural competence, ability to work with students and colleges from diverse cultural backgrounds. Yes, this is what I got so far. Ya. Ini yang saya dapat selama ini. Saya harus belajar untuk bisa cross culture gitu ya. Pedagogical expertise yang pasti adalah juga harus apa ya, terlatih gitu ya untuk mengajar. Teman-teman sekarang mungkin masih semester berapa ini? 3 sampai 5 atau 6 ya. Eh, itu ya, antara itu ya. Atau mungkin ada yang semester 1 masihan. Ya, tahun 2024 tadi saya lihat. Mulai hari ini, latihlah teman-teman untuk bisa mengajar. Kalau misalnya memang kalian tadi eh, pursuing career in education. Kalau saya lihat apa nih hasilnya di form pendaftaran kemarin, 69%, 69,5% itu ingin jadi guru, 33% itu ingin jadi dosen, ya. Mulai hari ini latihlah kemampuan berbicara atau mengajar kalian. Ngajari adik-adik kalian tuh sudah mencoba untuk transfer knowledge, how to transfer your knowledge in easier way. Gitu. Kadang-kadang ada orang yang pintar tapi tidak bisa transfer. Gitu. Technological skills, you are very lucky guys. You live in the digital era. Kalian benar-benar sebuah generasi yang beruntung yang hidup di era digital. Ketika zaman saya dengan Bu Wiwit dulu masih mesin ketik ya. Salah satu kata, satu lembar melayang. Sekarang tinggal gunakan satu jari, semua informasi ada. So train yourself to master the technological skills. Leadership and management skills. Ya. Ini, sekali lagi, ini latihlah dengan cara Anda berorganisasi di kampus. Organisasi apapun yang positif. Ketika leadership and management skills ini ada di portfolio atau resume CV kalian, itu akan menjadi sebuah pertimbangan. Pernah berorganisasi di mana? Jabatannya apa? Event apa, project apa yang pernah dikerjakan? Kurang lebih itu. Nah, ini challenges-nya. High competition, many qualified candidates from around the world vying for position in international schools. Itulah kenapa tadi perlu melatih diri atau menguasai kemampuan bahasa Inggris di atas rata-rata. Kenapa saya masuk ke IPH tidak ditawari menjadi guru bahasa Inggris? Karena memang international schools prefers or has a higher standards of English teaching. Sekolah-sekolah internasional itu standarnya sangat tinggi tentang pengajaran bahasa Inggris. Ketika saya tanya, apakah bahasa Inggris saya jelek? Enggak, Pak Teddy, tapi memang ini aturannya sekolah. Kami harus expat, native, real native. Paling jelek, mohon maaf, saya tidak merendahkan salah satu negara atau suku bangsa. Paling jelek Filipinos. Ya. Tapi kalaupun Filipinos itu biasanya mengajar subjek yang non-English. Oke. Jadi sekali lagi, mulai hari ini latihlah atau perlengkapilah diri Anda, teman-teman, dengan kemampuan-kemampuan yang bisa membuat diri Anda layak untuk diperhitungkan. High academic standards, expectation for excellent teaching quality and students' performance. Sometimes it makes a high turnover staff. Ya, karena saking tingginya ekspektasi sekolah internasional, kadang-kadang itu mainnya begitu tidak capai target atau student performance-nya below the target, itu langsung dievaluasi, teman-teman. Ya. Itu tantangan yang luar biasa. Ya. Apalagi sekolah swasta pasti butuh butuh siswa, butuh nama besar, butuh record yang baik di dunia luar untuk mencari siswa. Kalau sekolah negeri, gampang ya. Semua pengen masuk sekolah negeri. Cultural adaptation, adapting to diverse cultural settings, both from students and colleges. Ya, beradaptasi dengan lingkungan yang berbeda, itu memang menjadi sebuah tantangan juga. I made a mistake when I communicate with my colleague, one of my colleagues from South Africa. At that time, I wore batik. Ya, saya pakai batik saat itu. And then he told me, "Hey Teddy, nice batik." Dan saya jawab adalah, no, it's only a cheap batik. And then wajahnya dia langsung berubah. Hey, Teddy, I don't talk about the money. I don't talk about the price of your clothes, your batik. I just want to express that your batik is nice. Ya, teman-teman bisa dibayangkan ya. Orang Barat, orang ekspat itu, orang luar negeri, itu memujinya adalah tentang bajunya bagus. Tapi orang Indonesia, saya ya, atau Asia mostly, itu halah itu loh batik murah. Jawabannya seperti itu. Disitulah saya belajar saat itu. Oh oke, kalau ada orang memuji tentang diri kita, we have to say thank you. They don't talk about the price. Sepatu bagus, bukan berarti harganya mahal. Curriculum changes. Nah, ini teman-teman, because my school using Cambridge curriculum, so curriculum changes always happens. Di kurikulum Cambridge itu, silabus bisa hanya berlaku 1 tahun saja. Silabus, science syllabus misalnya ya, English syllabus for exam 2024. Tahun depan muncul lagi syllabus for exam 2025 until 27. Dan itu yang harus disesuaikan guru-guru, pengajar, harus bisa menyesuaikan dengan silabus-silabus terbaru itu. Even only small changes. Itu tantangannya. How to prepare yourself for a career in the school. Teaching experience. Tadi seperti yang saya katakan, mulai belajar untuk mengajar. Entah itu mengajar adik-adik kalian, mengajar apa ini, warga-warga di kampung, ada adik yang di kampung itu, mengajar, tawaran mengajar apapun yang misalnya itu menambah value kalian, take it. Dibayar atau tidak, itu urusan belakang. Further education and certifications. Nah, ini yang perlu biaya ya, teman-teman. Pursuing international teaching certification like CELTA, TEFL, TESOL. Ini yang perlu yang berbayar gitu ya. Jadi kalau memang eh, pengen punya karir di sekolah internasional, ya rajin-rajinlah untuk ikut seminar, workshop, international seminar, international workshop, or training, ya, to get the certificates. It matters. Sekarang ini saya di beberapa di IPH dan di Elion saya sudah banyak dikirim training-training yang sangat bermanfaat buat saya. And then technology proficiency. Once gained, use technology wisely. Gunakanlah teknologi yang ada sekarang dengan bijak. Ya. Anda adalah generasi yang sekali lagi benar-benar hidup di zaman yang sangat mudah dengan segala macam sumber informasi. Kalau sekarang menggunakan Canva, kemudian menggunakan survei tadi saya menggunakan poll F atau polling everywhere, mungkin sekarang masih terlihat, oh ini oke. 3, 5, atau 7 tahun ke depan, mungkin ini sudah dianggap sangat kuno. Oke, jadi sekali lagi, empower yourself. Networking, ini kalau boleh saya terjemahkan, ya, ya bergaulah sebanyak mungkin tanpa memandang status gitu ya. Selama hal itu menjadi atau membawa dampak positif buat kalian, diakui atau tidak, eh, untuk bisa diterima di sebuah perusahaan tertentu atau sekolah internasional atau dimanapun Anda bisa diterima bekerja, Anda butuh TPOD. Tahu TPOD ya teman-teman? The power of orang dalam. kadang-kadang diakui atau tidak. Tapi sekali lagi, even we use TPOD, the power of orang dalam, but when we cannot show our performance, excellent performance, it will be useless. Ya, sekali lagi, walaupun pakai jasa orang dalam untuk memasukkan teman-teman ke sekolah internasional atau ke perusahaan manapun, kalau kita nggak bisa tampil atau perform excellent, percuma. You will be apa ya? Eliminated. Akan tereliminasi dengan secara sistem oleh alam gitu ya. Oke, benefits of career in international schools. Yeah, as I told you, international experience, opportunity to work in a global environment and gain international exposure. Karena saya punya impian ke luar negeri tadi, teman-teman, saya menerima tawaran untuk move out dari sekolah lama yang pertama tadi. Saya tidak pernah ada masalah ketika saya pindah, karena prinsip saya adalah dari orang tua saya, bapak saya almarhum, selalu mengatakan, masuklah baik-baik, keluar dengan cara yang baik. Jangan buat masalah. Ya, itu nasihat yang sangat berkesan dari bapak saya almarhum kepada saya. So, by involving in these international schools, I can go abroad for training, for what is it? School tour, study tour. Ya, walaupun tidak setiap tahun, tetapi saya punya pengalaman untuk bisa melihat sesuatu yang baik di luar sana. Ya. Saya bisa membandingkan antara our National Museum, sorry, National Library
Ini
with
siapa?
Singapore National Library, Malaysia National Library. Saya bisa masuk ke sana. Saya bisa masuk ke sistem pengolahan air di Singapura. Seperti yang kita tahu, Singapura negara kecil yang nggak bisa apa-apa kalau tanpa Indonesia kayaknya ya.
Apa ini mencetai, Kak?
Ngomong dikit gitu ya. Tapi mereka bisa mengolah sedemikian rupa. Saya bisa ke China karena ada tugas waktu itu juga. Dan melihat kereta cepat yang sekarang baru ada Bandung Jakarta. Di China sudah beberapa tahun yang lalu, 2018. Mereka sudah railway itu tidak hanya di Surabaya atau di Indonesia mungkin hanya double track ya. Di sana sudah quadruple tracks. Tracknya 4. Ketika masuk ke stasiun itu sudah 12 track. Wow, sesuatu yang luar biasa. Career advancement and opportunities, room for professional development and further qualification opportunities. Pasti ketika masuk ke sekolah internasional itu akan ada kesempatan-kesempatan untuk mengembangkan diri. Yang ya sekali lagi akan sangat menolong kita. Dynamic working environment. Nah, ini teman-teman. Engaging, fast-paced. Ini yang saya garis bawahi ya, fast-paced. Nggak bisa kalau berkarir di sekolah internasional atau perusahaan-perusahaan yang mungkin internasional, berskala internasional itu slow ya, slow paced, itu nggak mungkin. Jadi selalu ada saja gitu ya. Pekerjaan tuh nggak habis, setiap hari itu pasti ada saja. But it will give us or give me personally an experience to handle, to manage my stress. Ya. Sekali lagi saya belajar banyak untuk mengendalikan stres saya. Gitu. Wah, ini satu belum selesai, ini datang. Ini dua belum selesai, yang ketiga datang, dan seterusnya. Ini yang ditunggu ya, teman-teman. Higher salary. Ya, siapa bilang jadi guru itu gajinya kecil? Bisa besar. Sekali lagi, kalau kita punya kemampuan, capability, yang memang dibutuhkan oleh perusahaan atau sekolah internasional tersebut. All your skills and capabilities are highly appreciated. Ada harga yang akan mereka bayar untuk kemampuan kita. Okay. So, the conclusion. Please prepare yourself. Preparing well for the competitive job market is crucial. with the right skills, experiences, and professional networks. Itu yang pertama. Yang kedua, continuous learning and staying updated with industry trends. Sekali lagi, gunakan teknologi kalian dengan bijak. Lihat tren yang ke depan itu apa. Apalagi di dunia pendidikan pasti akan berputar cepat gitu ya. International schools offer valuable opportunities for both professional growth and personal development. Itu pengalaman saya ya, yang saya sharingkan ke teman-teman. Semoga konklusinya ini bisa membuat teman-teman mulai membuka wawasan, membuka apa ya, pikiran untuk bisa, oke, aku harus seperti ini. Oke, aku harus seperti ini. Kalau misalnya ada timeline target, itu akan menjadi sesuatu yang menolong teman-teman. Oke, semester ini aku harus belajar kemampuan yang di luar mata kuliah saya. Saya harus belajar A. Semester depannya lagi, saya harus belajar skill B. Itu mungkin bisa menolong. Oke, so thank you. Untuk menutup, saya ada pantun. Pantun kalau dalam bahasa Inggris tidak enak ya. Pasti dalam bahasa Indonesia saja. Ke warung membeli makanan. Warungnya milik Bu Salman. Bila ada kesalahan, mohon saya dimaafkan. Bila ada perasaan, tolong jangan diungkapkan. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Thank you very much, Pak Teddy. What a nice share. Yeah, so having competence, having network, having willingness to keep learning will be good combination to be able to be accepted in international school.
Ya,
Let me say international schools because it is using international curricula.
ya.
Okay, thank you very much, Pak Teddy.
My pleasure.
Adik-adik semua ya. Ya, adik-adik semua, all students, you may ask questions by writing the questions in the chat box. Pak Teddy will read the questions while Mbak Denanda presenting her PowerPoint. Okay, Pak Teddy, after this, we're going to give opportunity to Mbak Denanda to share her experience about career prospect, our graduates' career prospect. Mbak Denanda, let me call her now. Mbak Denanda, are you there? Okay.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, after listening to Pak Teddy talking about the careers in international curricula, international schools, and what to prepare if you want to be a staff or if you want to work in international schools. Now it is your turn to share another insight. Okay, another insight about another possible career that can be taken by our graduates. And hopefully all the participants today will get, well, a lot of benefits from their being here today. Sorry, all of you students, again, don't hesitate to ask questions. Okay, after Mbak Dena present, we will give you opportunity. We will discuss your questions in Q&A session. So just write anything you have in mind, any curiosity you have in, what is it? Deep inside your feeling. You may also say, you may share your deeper feeling about your being in English study program. Okay, Mbak Dena, without further ado, you may start now. Time's yours. Good luck.
Thank you, Ma'am Vivian, for the opportunity. And let me introduce myself first. I'm Dena. I do hope I can deliver this topic as well as Mr. Pedi because his discussion is very nice. Honestly, I have never had the experience being a teacher in international school. So yeah, it makes me feel that I get more knowledge from Mr. Teddy. Thank you, Mr. Teddy, for your explanations about that. And now let me share my screen. Wait a second. Okay. Okay. Honestly, the calling of Mr. Teddy also makes me shocked. I thought that everyone here, like the students of English education, wouldn't be a teacher because honestly, until right now, I'm teaching some of university students, and they are taking English major, of course, education major. And when I ask them, what do you want to be? They will always say, I think I do not want to be a teacher. And when I ask their reason, they always say to me like, because being a teacher is so complicated. Your working hours is not just when you are in the schoolroom, but also the administration thing, like lesson planned, and then, yeah, a lot of things you have to, the media and others, right? So being a teacher is so busy, totally busy, especially if you are a teacher in schoolroom, of course. But I'm so happy since you guys, I don't know, the polling is actually true or not. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm so happy since here uh, in this today moment, I really want to talk about two main points today. The first one is actually, I will support you 100% to be an English teacher. And the second one is, it's really possible to have more than one job. So if you want to be a teacher, please be very great teacher. And if you want to have another side hustle, please do that. Like that. Okay. There are four contents I want to discuss today. The first is are English graduate why English graduates in demands, and then the current path, and then strategies for entering job. Wait a second. Okay, strategies for entering the job market and essential soft skill and more than one job. Why not? Okay, why are English graduates in demand? So everyone, please um, don't worry. Don't worry about what will I do after I graduate from English department or English education. There are so many potential jobs you can choose, not just only as a teacher, maybe a translator or interpreter, but there are a lot of things you can do. So here I want to talk about myths and also facts about English graduates. If someone or like people ask you about who you are, like what major are you taking right now, and you said that, oh, I'm taking English major, people will expect you being an English teacher, right? Are they wrong? Of course not. They are not wrong because yeah, you are in education. Means that maybe you have interest in teaching English, or maybe you have interest in educational things, educational system, and the others. But there are so many potential professions that actually you can choose. So don't worry, if some of you do not want to be an English teacher, you still have a lot of options to choose. For instance, like being public speaking instructor. If you think that you have a and potential in public speaking, like you can communicate well in front of a lot of people, for instance, like that. Or maybe you are someone who live to analyze something, learn something new in social media and the others. You can be a business administration. And like what Mr. Teddy said, you can be a tour guide. Maybe tour guide is one of job that yes, so many people want to be actually, and yeah, you can be like that. And yeah, because we are right now um in very like a huge influence of social media. I support you being a content creator, like English teacher, but you make the content for that. You teach how to pronounce something, or you teach about grammar. Why not? So be a content creator or maybe affiliator. I hope you are familiar with the word affiliator, because after this, I will also discuss about that to you. And the next, edupreneur. This is what I'm doing right now. I will talk more about edupreneurs thing after I discuss some of jobs there. And the last one, you can be writer or editor. It's very possible for you to do that. Now let's start to talk about career pathway for English graduates. Okay. I know that you have a background of, oh, wait a second. What happened here? Wait. Oh, wait. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. Wait. Wait a second. Okay. Yeah. I know that you have knowledge in
Your microphone is off, Miss.
Yeah, it is mute. Can you unmute it?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So now let's talk about public speaking instructor. Of course, your background knowledge right now, as a will be English teacher, yeah, you will be an English teacher. If you want to have another job like public speaking instructor, English is not the only skill that can support you. You need to have more skill, like of course communication. So if you think you have skill of communicate well in front of so many people, I think you can be one of public speaker instructor. And then right now in 2024, I found so many people really want to practice their public speaking because they think that public speaking is one of soft skill that must be learned by a lot of people right now. So I think it's very potential for you as a job in the future. Okay. And the second, of course, you have to be really empathy and also support. And the last one, adaptability and flexibility. Adaptability and flexibility is like you have to learn fast. You know that this world changes a lot, like changes fast. Sometimes you're still doing this one, but suddenly something happened. So you have to, like you have to move as soon as possible. Even though sometimes you cannot catch maybe the opportunity, it's okay. But just make sure that you never stop learning something. So if right now you are still in your semester, I don't know what semester you are right now, make sure you just not only learning about what you are learning right now in campus or something that you can get from your lecturers, but you have to make sure you have more soft skill. You have to be more than everybody. You have to compete with them. And even though right now maybe you do not think that there is no competition in my campus, for instance, like that. Don't think just only something happened in your campus, but if you are outside and then you found so many random people, like can you survive? You have to make sure that you always survive. And of course, something that makes you survive is your skill. And then the next is business and administration. Wow. These things are so huge. Yeah, the potential are so massive for me because I thought that right now there are so many company need people like us as a English graduate. They can be a content writer, marketing assistant, HR, PR manager, etc. It's really needed for them. Like so many companies right now really want uh people that can speak English well because when they have people who can speak English well, it can make their company develop. Maybe they can get clients from other countries. They can, um, like make their company bigger because they have marketing assistant who can speak English well and help them to do the branding or maybe the marketing things and etc. Or if you have like ability in knowing someone like in psychology thing, but also in language, you can be an HR, like yeah, an HR and company. Okay. And the next is tour guide. As a tour guide, honestly, maybe if you ask me like, is it possible for me to be a tour guide? If me, maybe no, because I'm not the type of person who loves to traveling for traveling. I just love to be, like at my house, just only enjoying K-drama, something like that. That's what I like. So yeah, in tour guide, what you need, of course, communication, because you have to always deliver things like the destination, about the place. You have to, like full of knowledge about places. So of course, communication is really needed. And then cheerful and also energetic. And the last one is adaptability and again flexibility. And then this one, content creator and also affiliator. I think this job, maybe some people think that it is not a job, yeah, because they said that if we are creating a content, so how do we get the money like that? Or maybe if you make a content and then like you just have like two or maybe three viewers, so how do you how do you call content creator as a job? So in my opinion, content creator helping you to brand yourself. I think in this digital era right now, we have so many, what to say that, so many platform, right? Like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and the others. It can really help you to show who you are. I think it's really important for you to, you know, uh, to tell yourself to other people. Sometimes people cannot notice you because you never show your own potential. And maybe if you do not have any privilege, like what Mr. Terry said, like sometimes we need orang dalam, but if we do not have that, so what should we do? Of course, we need to find a solution. And the solution is you have to brand yourself. You have to make people know that, you are a person who can do this one. You are the person that can do that one, like that. So it's really important for you to let people know who you are. So when they need someone, for instance, like, oh, they need someone to do this one, they will call you like that. So when you can make any content, like being a content creator, it totally help you to get more insight, of course, and also to get more mm, opportunity to do something. And affiliator, I do not know whether you guys are familiar with affiliator or not. Maybe you think that affiliator is just only, like selling something at the others, but it helps you a lot actually. Being affiliator is like, okay, I will talk about affiliator things maybe later, yeah, after we finish it all. Mm. And then the next is edupreneur. So yeah, I'm an English teacher. I teach both offline and also online, but different from Mr. Teddy. Mr. Teddy teach in international school, but I teach in my own place. So I do not work in a schoolroom because, yeah, I built my own place to teach student. And being educator for me is a great choice And I do hope that everyone here can also do the same like me, being edupreneur, because when I decide to be an edupreneur, uh, it is something, like challenging, difficult, but I feel that if I didn't do that, I didn't learn a lot of things, like not only English that I have to master, but so many things, such as about marketing things, branding things, and then about negotiations also, technology proficiency. You need that also, and then you also need to, make yourself understand how to analyze the data, being a very fast problem solver. Why you have to be very fast? Because you are working with you yourself, and then with your student, with parents, and also with your team. So if there is, there is a problem occur, you have to be ready for that, and then find the solutions as fast as possible. And the most important thing is continuous learning. Yes. When I'm being entrepreneur, one thing that I never skip in my life is always updating anything, not just only what I'm having right now. I mean, like, the insight that I've already had, but I always try to update anything, like maybe, yeah, about how I communicate, for instance, or maybe how I respond to people's texts and the other. And of course, flexibility again, because yeah, I think it's a little bit same with what Mr. Teddy said. Yeah, about we have to be really fast if we are teaching in international school, because the changing, right? And then in as educator, you have to be like that too. You have to be, fast also, because sometimes we need to think that, oh, our student need this, their goal is like this, so we have to prepare a good material to help them to achieve the goals like that. Because in my own place, I like I dedicate myself to, to help my student to achieve their goals. That's why I need this flexibility here. And the last one is really important. I think not just only being entrepreneur, yeah. As a person, as a student, as a teacher, you need to always learn about financial saving, how you use your money, how you investing, or the other. It's really needed, guys. It's really needed. And the last one is writer and editors. Because I know some of you here, like the students of Unesa, I know some of you. I've ever talked with some of you here, right? And then I've ever found some people really want to be a writer or maybe editor. It's very, it's very possible for you, because so many publisher need grade English graduate being a writer or editor, not just only for, like English book, but there are so many books that you can write, like kids book, something like that, and the others. And of course, what you need to have is not just only the English, but your writing skill, your storytelling ability, editing and revising, and then setting goals. So if right now, when you have a lot of assignment from your lectures, but you cannot finish it on time, means that you have to know how to, like deal with your problem, how to make your own deadline. It's really important being disciplined in your own time. Okay. And then the next is about marketing, networking, and persistence. Okay. And then this is strategies for entering the job market. And then the essential skill. Okay. Actually, all of those things I have mentioned before, so I can say that it's like part of summary that I want to say. The strategy of entering job market. Please make sure that you experience means you ever feel how to teach, you ever feel how to transfer knowledge, you ever feel how to deliver message in your student with your student like that. So I know like maybe fifth semester right now in UNESA they are doing a campus Merdeka thing if I'm mistaken. It's so great because you get a lot of knowledge by what you are doing. So not just only the theoretical things, but you also right now like feel how being a real teacher in real classroom with so many students. So it's really helpful for you actually. Because when I was still in undergraduate program, uh, I teach in real school when I was in seventh semester, if I'm not mistaken, in seventh semester. But when I was in seventh semester, I still remember so many friends of me are so confused and they really want to cry because they do not know what to do. If they go to school to teach students, and then what next? Even though they learn about media, they learn about how to teach and the other, but the theory and the practice, the real teaching experience is totally different. So make sure you have know, the feeling, the experience about that. And the next, build a portfolio. I think you can build a portfolio after you do something. For instance, like if you want to be a writer, for instance, you need to show to people that you really have your writing. It's part of your portfolio. Okay, or maybe you want to join being like being a teacher in a place, and then you tell people like I've ever uh, experienced in teaching this blah 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 blah. You have to show them by your like maybe the picture or the other. So portfolio is really important, and of course the last one is the networking. Again and again, if you do not have the privilege, like Ordal, okay, so the networking is built by yourself, build it. So right now, you can be really, like please train yourself to be confident, to share something in your social media, especially like you guys, like there are 100 people here. Imagine if you are making content about what you are doing right now. I think so many people will feel, wow, that's so interesting. And maybe you can also, without even thinking, invite people to join to join this community, being an English teacher like that. So there are so many benefits about that. And then for the essential soft skill, yeah. So actually, those four communication, adaptability, creativity, and digital skill are something that you must have. So it's not an option, guys. You have to know how to do all of them. So communications, adaptability, creativity, and digital skill. I believe that communication, adaptability, and also digital skill can be trained. You can practice it, every day. You can practice it. Sometimes people think that I'm not creative enough, for instance, like making media or something as a teacher. So what should I do? I personally think that creativity, even though maybe you do not have the gift from the God about creativity, but when you are doing something, you experience something, it can also ignite your creativity. So for me, creativity can be improved, not just only I'm not creative, so I cannot do something like that. So please make sure that you can improve your creativity by doing something. Okay. Now it's my turn to talk about myself. So, like what I said before, what I want to discuss is not just only, okay, you can be a teacher, you can have some job, not just only teacher, but maybe I can say that I invite you to have more than one job. because why not? If you can manage your time, you can also responsible for your job. Why not? Okay, so this is me, guys. Right now, I'm doing three main jobs every day. The first one is edupreneurs and teacher. Edupreneurs here, of course, being the owner of EGAO Japanese and English Center. So usually I'm doing a lot of things in edupreneur thing, teach English, of course. And the second one, I'm an active reader of two big publishers in Yogyakarta. The first one is AHI, and the second one is Yes Media. Actually, you can find all of my book in Gramedia. And then the next is book affiliator. I don't know, again, you know about affiliate or not, but after that, yeah, I'm going to talk about that to you. How do I, like have some job like this? It is because I'm a capoers. So capo, I always capo about myself. Like, I always think if right now, I mean, like, for instance, in this year, I do not learn something, means that I'm not capable enough, or maybe I need to dig more of, more about myself. Maybe I have a hidden skill that I never know before. You also need to do that, like dig everything that possible for you. So I always think every year, I always have like resolution in my life, like what can I do next? So I have to make sure to myself that please learn and learn. Never stop learning. Because again, this world runs so fast. Sometimes we cannot follow the trends or maybe follow the step of this world. But you have to up to date, and then up to date make you survive. And when when you survive, you can be, of course, you can be everything that you want, like that. Okay, and then some people always ask me about this question, like how come, how did you do that, like how do you get more than one job, like that. Okay. Of course, it's not an easy thing to do because I have to manage my time. But I always manage it by doing something like which one is very important and urgent. So I have to do it first. And the second, like something like that. I always try to make the list first. What can I do right now first? And then I will do it first. And after that, okay. So until today, I think I can be responsible in all of those jobs that I have. Okay. So this is some insight for you guys if you want to be edupreneur and also teacher. So edupreneur means that you have a business focusing on education. It's like les-lesan, yeah. It's like kursusan, something like that. But in my place, yes, actually, I focus on Japanese and also English. But of course, I do not teach Japanese. I cannot teach Japanese. What I can is English. But I focus on both of them because, as I know, when we talk about foreign language, we can treat them same. I mean, like the media, maybe Japanese can adapt from English, English can adapt from Japanese, and I think it works until today. It works. It works good. It works well. Okay. So when you want to be an edupreneur, you have to follow all the steps here. You need to know the concept, what kinds of code, method, media, material. So maybe if you are right now in first semester, second semester, third semester, maybe you still do not know what kinds of what method is it, or I hope you can learn that in third semester or something. Yeah, I forgot that. You have to be really serious. Like you have to know how to teach. It is like what Mr. Teddy said. Yeah. You have to know how to teach. You have to know goals. Why do you teach this lesson? What kinds of goal, what kinds of outcome the student will have, something like that. And then what kind of media. So you have to think about all of them first. Okay. And the second class and also program. I adapt from my own place, yeah. Oh, it's a typo. Okay, I have like three classes, guys, like online, private, and also in class. Private can be online, can be in class, so it depends on the students also. Why I design Ego being something like this because I started Ego officially in 2020. So it was in pandemic situation. But actually, before pandemic situations, I had some online student in 2020, in 2019. So I already prepared the online class. So actually, before I have my own office in 2020, I already know how to, like how to run online class before the pandemic happened. I think it is maybe I'm lucky, yeah. In that past I'm lucky because I already prepared that before something happened. So some people think that maybe I will fail. Maybe I will fail if I start Ego in 2020, but I don't know. I'm type of person who always optimistic in everything. I always see things that everything is really possible to happen. Yeah, I'm type of person like that. Always optimistic in everything. And the next, because we talk about entrepreneur, of course, not just only you who can teach. You don't have a lot of time for that, guys. Uh, in edupreneur, you do not just only like preparing material, lesson plan, and the others, but you also need to think about the system. How do you maybe you collaborate with a lot of people because it's very common. Like me, for instance, I collaborate with online platform, or maybe I collaborate with company. So you need team in your work. So of course you need tutors. You need to know like uh, what kinds of tutors or what kinds of what qualification do you need to have you being your team. And then again, you talk about the tuition, like how much money, and also the money management. Because again, edupreneur is not just only your student pay to you. You also need to think how to, manage them because you need to invest for your teacher also, invest for your place also. So you need to learn about all of them. And of course, you have to know how to do the branding and also the marketing. Okay. You have to know how to make people notice about your own brand. Like, for instance, usually I post in social media, mostly social media. And the next is the attitude in everything. Attitude is everything means that be nice to everyone, to your maybe to your student will be to everyone. Just be nice because I think if you can show your good behavior to people, you can people can also like trust in you. Okay. And then this is, if for someone want to be a writer, I will explain to you in brief here, guys. Actually, this is the step that I did. I don't know another writer. Okay. So at first, when I was a novelty writer, so just telling you, I didn't know anything about publishing or the others. In the past, again and again, I just feel so confident that I can write something. So I wrote some books. If I'm mistaken, maybe three books. Yeah, I wrote three books. And after that, just randomly find a publisher. In that past, I do not know there is what to say like like major publisher and minor publisher. Major publisher is a publisher that can promote your book everywhere, like national in national book, like in Gramedia. So yeah, in every Gramedia in Indonesia, like that. It is in major. In the past, I was so, I don't know, like I can say like I do not know anything about publishing, but I'm trying. I just try to find a publisher, and then again and again. I think lucky me because there was a publisher in the past that need a novelty writer. So I just and then I submit one of my writing. The title is Today Ends, Tomorrow Comes. So it is English book. No, I mean not English lesson book, yeah, but it is written in English. It's like self-improvement book written in English. I just submit to the publisher, and yeah, after some, I don't know, some analysis from the publisher, I got the chance to publish my book in the major publisher, which is AHI in that past, like that. So yeah, after that I cooperate with them, and of course uh I release the book and promote the book, like that. And if it is experienced teacher, experience mean that maybe you have ever you like published a lot of books. Sometimes you cannot be really idealist. Like, oh, usually I love usually I love to write something about this one. But if you want to be like a pro, I mean like being more experienced than right now, you can join the trend, guys, because like if you do not join the trend, sometimes publisher also do not support you for that. So if you are already experienced in writing, please study the trend, and then you make the outline, send to the publisher, and yeah, you can follow all the steps like that. And the last one, it is the book affiliate. Um, it is actually not new things, yeah. In I can say that it is in marketing or in business. I can say that affiliator is one of business that may be easier than those two job that I have. Yeah, affiliator is easier. Affiliator is like, you get commissions after you promote something. Here right now, I'm doing I'm affiliated of a book, so I have team, so it's not just only me, but I have team who create videos, who promote in live, like doing any live streaming in Shopee, for instance, or maybe in TikTok. I'm doing it with my team. Usually, the step that we can do is make an account, find what you like and interest, create or do live streaming. Guys, this is very potential for you. If you really want to get money, yeah, you can try that. And because why I decide to talk about affiliator in to you, because I thought that you are Gen Z. I think you are really interested in social media things, and it will works for you. It will not just only give you money, but a lot of insight. You can learn about marketing. You can learn about digital things. You can learn about business. You can learn everything. You can also learn about trends. So if you guys really have interest in for instance like promoting something, not just about book, yeah, maybe you interested in fashion, please be that, because you do not need much money for being this one. This is really good business actually. You can honestly you can get a lot of money from this one. From this one you can get a lot of money. So find what you like. You love makeup, so like you can make a video with everything that you have, maybe the skincare that you have, and then you um, post in your social media, give the link. You can get the money from that. It's very easy way. So I hope that 100 people here can do the same like me, because yeah, so many people are successful, get a lot of money uh, from affiliate. Okay, and the last one that I need to say, it is from Albert Einstein's. Again, once you stop learning, you start dying. So please never stop learning, because by learning, by always learning, will be you will be better, and of course you will survive in this world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. You have got the two presenters presenting their sharing. Well, so from Badena, we know that there are many opportunities for you actually, guys, nowadays as digital era. You are tech savvy. You are digital native, if I may say. You are digital native, not like me and Pak Teddy, who are digital immigrants. So, well, there are so many jobs, okay, digitally can be worked, can be done. And of course, also, not only digital job, like Mbak Dena also a writer and also an owner, an entrepreneur, doing edupreneur, having an Japanese and English course center names Egao. So you may ask questions, more questions, deeper questions about it to Mbak Dena. And don't forget, you may write down the questions in the chat. Pak Teddy, now you and Mbak Dena are invited to answer the questions. Operator, would you please put Mbak Dana and Pak Teddy side by side so they can answer the questions of the participants here directly? We will start from the first questions. Operator, is it already side by side? Not yet, I think. Sudah side by side belum? Belum ya? Operator? Are you there, operator? Oke. Sambil menunggu operator ya. Operator jangan tidur. Sudah side by side kah? Karena dari di screen saya. Dibuat side by side. Ibang mana Ibang? Oke. Ya. Oke, let me read the first question for Pak Teddy. Pak Teddy, the first question is Pak Teddy. Okay, the first question here, excuse me, are there any recommendation to seek for the teaching experience? Maybe some foundation. Yes, Pak Teddy, what's your
Yeah,
answer for this one?
yeah. Thank you for the question, Brother Fadola. Ya, saya sebut
Fadola.
brother itu ya.
Mas
Kalau saya sebut,
Fadola,
ya kalau saya sebut
2024. So
students
this
itu,
is from cohort 2024, mahasiswa baru ini Pak Teddy. Yes,
seriously, I cannot call my students. Okay, students, no, teman-teman. Okay.
teman-teman.
Yeah, frankly speaking, I have to say sorry that I don't know the name of the foundation that you can find teaching experience. But in my opinion, in my mind is, please be the initiator for yourself. Yeah. For example, start from the small community. If you are Muslim, maybe you belong to remaja masjid. If you are Christian, maybe you belong to some community in your church, or everywhere you are in the community. Please start to create something. Ya, kalau di tempat saya itu ya, kebetulan saya Kristen ya. We initiate bimbel, ya, free lesson course. For whom? Untuk siapa? For everyone near the church. So we place it in the house, a special house that our church has, not in the church itself, but in the house that we have. So we invite all the neighbors who needs extra lesson for their kids from grade 3 until 6, and then grade 7 until 9. Yeah, so far we only offer 3 until 6 and 7 until 9, yeah, graders. So please be the initiators. Apa ya? Kalau kita mencari, sorry I have to mix ya. Kalau kita mencari lembaga-lembaga yang mungkin sudah punya nama, I believe that there will be a little chance for us. Jadi kalau kita mencari lembaga tertentu yang sudah punya nama itu kayaknya kita nggak akan pernah bisa dapat kesempatan itu. But please create the moment or the event or the project that you can start. And then portfolio, as what Miss Dena said, portfolio. Tadi saya juga menyinggung portfolio ya. Once again, you live in a very what's it? Tremendous digital era. Kalian pasti punya Instagram. Kalau Facebook sudah ditinggalkan generasi sekarang ya. Itu generasi saya sama Miss Wiwit.
Saya
Eh,
aja udah nggak pakai Facebook, Pak Teddy, mohon maaf ya.
oh iya sama, saya juga sudah menonaktifkan sudah sudah
Too
4 tahun
old
ini saya
fashion.
menonaktifkan.
Too old fashion.
Eh, Thread yang sekarang yang terbaru ya kan.
Ya,
So guys, kalau untuk Instagram, Thread, and some other what's it apps, maybe you use only for showing your pictures gitu ya, healing gitu ya. I really suggest you to make LinkedIn as your portfolio. Tahu ya LinkedIn ya? Eh,
How do you spell LinkedIn? LINKED, ya. LINK LinkedIn.
nah, LinkedIn dengan logonya
I
warna
believe that
warna biru
everyone
tulisannya
knows about
N
it.
gitu ya. Ya. So please avoid posting what is it political things and something that related to racistic ya, sara gitu ya. Jangan posting di situ tentang kegiatan-kegiatan yang menunjukkan kalian hedonisme. That's for your portfolio. So every single little thing that you do for your own project, please post it there. Saya jujur saja saya terlambat untuk membuat LinkedIn ya, karena baru saja saya membuat dan sekitar satu setengah tahunan lah. Dan saya belum ada satupun yang saya posting di situ sebagai portfolio saya. But I will because ya I have no what is it no apa ya guarantee when I'm getting old or retire I get a pension ya. Saya dapat pensiun enggak because I'm not a government employee. But your portfolio will make you valuable. Portfolio kalian tuh akan membuat kalian tuh tetap bernilai nantinya. Ya, postinglah sesuatu yang itu project-project kalian. Mungkin tadi sharingnya Miss Dena, ya ketika mengajar di kelas, kemudian di posting atau di ya content creator. Guru itu sangat bisa menjadi content creator sebenarnya ya. Ada banyak sekarang seperti content creator yang sederhana saja sudah bisa menunjukkan value Anda. Contoh sederhana yang sebenarnya ini saya nggak suka sebenarnya, tapi ini menjadi sesuatu yang konten yang eh, banyak pengikutnya. Pak Guru Ribut ya kalau tahu.
Oh ya, I know.
Ya, itu konten-konten lucu sebenarnya, tapi kadang-kadang ada unsur maaf dalam tanda kutip saya tidak mau menjatuhkan orang, tetapi ada unsur untuk menjatuhkan muridnya. Tetapi itu sesuatu yang lucu, itu menjadi sebuah konten dan itu menghasilkan uang. Gitu ya. Sekali lagi, use your media wisely. Jangan pernah memposting apapun yang berkaitan dengan menurunkan value Anda. Ya, hati-hati. Instagram, Thread, itu sudah banyak konten-konten yang sudah, aduh, bikin saya itu ngelus dada gitu ya, tepuk jidat gitu. Oke, postinglah sesuatu yang membuat justru value Anda naik. Karena sekarang ketika zaman digital seperti ini, digital record itu bisa dikejar sampai kemana-mana. Ya, oke. So for Brother Fadola, I'm so sorry that I cannot give you the specific name of the foundation, but once again, please be the initiator. Miss Dena
Yeah,
is also an
an
initiator
initiator.
for her own idea. Yeah, Miss Dena, thank you so much. I'm so blessed to hear your experience. Ya, itu. That's for the first question.
Yeah, so Mas Padola, you can start with your surrounding. Mungkin anak-anak tetangga,
Ya,
itu nggak apa-apa loh, mulai ngajarin anak tetangga les bahasa Inggris misalnya. Because managing people is not easy. So when you get along with them, you are not only training yourself to teach, you are also increasing, improving your language ability. Kalau kita berbagi kemampuan bahasa Inggris kita, otomatis itu akan nambah. Apalagi when they are asking more questions, so you will learn more also. Jadi anak-anak tetangga itu bermanfaat sebetulnya untuk belajar. Atau saudara-saudara Anda sendiri boleh, it's okay.
Hmm. Dan
Is
jangan
that
lupa
so, Pak Teddy?
didokumentasikan gitu ya. Jangan lupa didokumentasikan untuk portfolio tadi.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You may make your own private English course like Mbak Dena. You may make it starting
Yes.
from you are now students. Silakan dengan teman-teman itu bergabung bersama, kemudian mulai ngelesi kecil-kecilan, nggak harus bayaran mahal, tapi itu building your portfolio. That's portfolio is important for you, that you have experience. Is that Pak Fadola? Pak Fadola. Mas Fadola ada yang mau ditanyakan lagi mungkin sebelum ke the next questions? Silakan unmute if you want to more, if you want to ask questions more, or if you want to add, perhaps confirming the answer from Pak Teddy. Mas Fadola, is done? Is done. Okay. Saya rasa sudah done ya. Thank you, Mas Fadola. Next, from Resviana Irani. Rani, okay. Pak Teddy, thanks
Yeah.
for amazing explanation. My name is Resviana Irani. I have a question. In the international school, usually there are some students with special needs. So what would you do with them? Okay, would you like to share some experience about how you handle and set a target for their English improvement? And if I may add, Pak Teddy, how to handle with them during the exams, international exam for students with special needs? So please explain directly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kuvit. Once again, as I mentioned before, that I've never been teaching English in my international school's career journey, but every international schools, or yeah, I believe that most schools has their counselors. Yeah, setiap sekolah pasti punya counselors. So how to handle with this special needs students, and especially for the target for the English improvement? Of course, we have to communicate with the parents. Yeah. So we discuss together with the parents. We have this kind of standards, and then while this kid is the ability or the capability is only like this, so we are able to adjust to make an agreement. So for this level, she or he will be passed. For this level, she will be failed, and so on. And I believe that the role of a counselor is very important. So in this modern era, counselor has a big role for schools, for everything that is related to education. And how if we set or we handle for target for the special needs for the international exam? Of course, for if it is for primary and secondary, the exam is optional. Yeah, optional, whether they join or not. But the school arranged the exam, international exam. Yeah. Of course, we have to communicate with parents. What about if primary and secondary we have Cambridge checkpoint exam? It is called Cambridge primary checkpoint and lower secondary checkpoint. So we discuss with the parents whether he wants to or she wants to join or not. If he does, she does, it means we have to separate in a special room with the invigilator and one shadow. Ya, saya katakan shadow ini kalau misalnya ini sudah special needs yang uncontrollable ya, itu. Jadi itu pengalaman saya ketika ada satu siswa yang memang ikut ujian primary checkpoint, kebetulan dia kelas 6. Ya. So we separate him in a special room with one invigilator and one shadow. But for high school, it is a compulsory or mandatory exam. So based on my experience, I've never have a special needs student in this kind of level. And if it is a special needs, a special needs student in a higher level higher level, I think, yeah, it is very, it needs extra effort to handle this one. So I'm so sorry that I can give you a sharing about special needs students in higher level, especially high school. Hopefully
Okay.
that it meets
Answer your
your
question.
expectation.
Rani, do you think it meets your expectation, or you want to have more confirmation from Pak Teddy? Ran? Okay. Yeah, I think
Yes, ma'am. All good. All good.
all good, all good. Yeah. So perhaps later, if you want to ask questions, you may contact Pak Teddy after the program. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rani. The next one, Pak Teddy, is from Salwa. I don't know Salwa here. There are so many students named Salwa. It is from what cohort? For Mr. Teddy, thank you so much for your amazing presentation. I have a question. If we have any international teaching experience, but it is just while volunteering, is it able to be one of the interesting point about ourselves? Also for the leadership skill, is it really mandatory to be in the high position, like as the president of one? Yes, Pak Teddy, please.
Okay, thank you, Salwa, Sister Salwa, the brother and sister. Yeah, good questions. Once again, apa ya? Start what you think. Everything starts from small things. Segala sesuatu itu dimulai dari sesuatu yang kecil. Volunteering is also your as a part of your portfolio. Jadi teman-teman jangan pernah menganggap bahwa seperti tadi saya sarankan, start from your surroundings, from the small environments, Karang Taruna atau tadi lingkup remaja masjid atau remaja gereja, pemuda gereja dan sebagainya. Even it is not even you don't have or you don't get certificate, but if you do your portfolio well, it is useful, very useful. Yeah. Itu yang pertama, first question. And then, is it able to be one of the interesting point? Yes, okay, of course. Also, the leadership skill, is it already mandatory to be in the high position? No. The main thing about organization or being a leader is not in the top level of the organization. Yes, it can be a president of one club. Yeah. What is it? A leader. Sorry. Let me jump to the example of my student. One of my students. She has LinkedIn. I cannot open her profile. Yeah. She has a LinkedIn account. And every single little thing that she does, he posted. Jadi ketua kelas saja, dia memimpin lagu Indonesia Raya di depan kelas, dia posting. Jadi segala sesuatu sekali lagi tidak harus yang kemudian jangan terpaku bahwa oh berarti harus yang top leader. No, enggak. Once again, I inspired by Miss Denanda. Ya. Segala sesuatu ide yang kecil tadi itu dieksekusi, execute your idea. Saya banyak belajar loh, jadi pengen jadi entrepreneur tapi nggak kesampaian sampai sekarang gitu ya.
You can start after this.
Ya mungkin generasinya sudah berbeda, kita dibesarkan di zaman yang non digital ya, Miss Wiwit.
Yeah.
Ya, oke. Jadi sekali lagi, Sister Salwa, start from a little thing that you can do. Mulai saja dari kecil. Jangan takut untuk memulai. That's the key.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so
Sama
much,
Mbak
Mr.
Saul.
Putty. Yeah, it's enough, man. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. The next one from Revan. Hi, Revan. How are you? Thank you for your concise explanation related to teaching at the international school. In high school, students must achieve their English proficiency at the B1 and B2 levels, intermediate and upper intermediate. How would you conduct your teaching learning to assess students' vocabulary knowledge? You may explain your teaching method. Wah, kayak ujian micro teaching nih, Revan. Okay.
Yeah, once again,
Yes.
unfortunately, I have no experience of teaching English in this international school, but I can give you a general, general information, general way. Yeah, of course, in our school, in each school has team teaching. Yeah, so this team teaching always or mostly has leader. In my place, it is called subject leader. Subject leader is only for secondary, for example, and then high school, for example. And then above the subject leader, we have subject area coordinator or HOD, head of department. Yeah. So this team teaching always regularly meets once or 2 weeks. Yeah, once in 2 weeks or once a week. They meet and they what is it? They do the evaluation and then they make next planning for the handicap or the boundaries that they have in a class. So yes, of course, as an international school, the target for students' performance, especially in English mastery, is much higher. Yeah, of course. But here in my place now, Elion, we have first language English and second language English. So we differentiate the level for the students. It doesn't mean that second language is the lowest. No, we just want to classify. Okay, you are now in second language and you are now in first language because the Cambridge exam, is totally different. In first language, we have only two papers, reading and writing, while in second language, we have three papers, reading, writing, and listening. So the deeper, the depth of the material is also different. So that's the tip from me.
Okay, Revan, does it answer your question?
It is. I could.
mengakhiri perjalanan
Yes.
di stasiun.
Loh, ada kamu di mana nih, Revan?
Sir. Sir, is my voice audible?
Okay, yeah, audible. We
Okay.
can hear you.
Yes, I could say that yeah, in teaching itself for not only for international but also private and also public national schools, like we need some kind of a team or an English team that could coordinate the members for the I could say like for the forthcoming material itself, and also that you also like differentiate the students who has like the first language or the second language itself, but that doesn't mean that the second language itself couldn't achieve the English proficiency, or we could say like the CFR itself. That's what I'm going to like
Okay.
conclude.
Pak Teddy?
Yeah.
Pak
Thank
Teddy?
you. Sorry, would you please clarify what's in one sentence?
I mean, like, yes, I could say that we need a team that could collaborate, or because what can I say here? Not collaborate. Sorry. Wait.
Extended.
No. Like, we need a team that could can collaborate each other, sir, so that
Yeah.
to prepare like what kind of material that should for the forthcoming unit or something. Yeah, that's what I'm concluding to your answers there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Revan.
Yes. So that's not a question, right? That's a
No, it's a
conclusion.
conclusion. A
Yeah.
conclusion.
Yes, the conclusion, sir.
Okay. Yes,
Mm.
correct. Thank you.
Yes, Revan. So it's time of collaboration. So we need to collaborate with others. Not everyone has everyone has different expertise. So when we collaborate, we will be stronger.
Yeah.
That's what I can say.
Sir,
Thank you, Revan.
Yes.
may I know the test that you of the school has for the Cambridge? Is it
Cambridge.
Cambridge assessment, or do you have other tests, English tests beside Cambridge assessment?
Oh yeah. Actually, Cambridge has some tests or exams. Yeah. For the CEFR B1 and B2, it's Cambridge assessment. But for schools, in my school, in my place, we have Cambridge assessment. What is it? Cambridge Assessment and Education, CIE, Cambridge International Education and Assessment, CIE. Yeah. So for grade 10, we give our students IGCSE exam, International General Certificate Secondary. Yeah. And then for 11 and 12, we offer AS level. For AS level, it will be useful if they got A grade A grade when they are entering to or enrolled to abroad university, and the university accommodate their grades as to reduce the number of the SKS. If only they got A.
Yes. Okay. For your information, I was from a private national school, which is Hang Tuah, sir. They
Okay.
had implemented Cambridge curriculum.
Okay.
And first of all, I was kind of like interested in English, and I would like to know how my proficiency in English. So because of the pandemic, the test itself was commenced when I was in the 12th grade. Luckily, I got the A2 because we know that in high school we must achieve the proficiency into like P1, but it could be P2 for some topics in their English material.
Yeah. So for I just want to tell you that the requirements to be an English teacher in my place. He or the teachers, the candidate will be tested using CEFR. And then also the standard is, if I'm not mistaken, C1 or the highest is C1 or C2, yeah? Sorry.
C2, sir.
C2, okay. The minimum the candidate has to be C1. Yeah. For other subjects, B2. And also it will be, they will be, or the candidates will be asked to do micro teaching in the real class. So hopefully that you can join one of international schools in Surabaya later.
Yes, sir.
Or you
God
can create
willingly.
your own, Revan. You
Nah,
can create your own school,
Your
and
own
then you can
school.
apply any international curriculum you like. Good luck for you, Revan.
Oh, thank you. I will, God willingly, because I saw that in this transformation curriculum that for the 2024 cohorts, they will get like, English for academic, EAP, and then of course like IELTS for their subject in college, and also introduction to international curriculum too.
Yeah. For cohort 2024, we have it. We put it in the curriculum because we see that there is a tendency nowadays that, well, this is a trend, right? We have to face reality that international curriculum is now widely used by many more schools at present. So we try to prepare our students to face the challenge better. Okay, Revan, thank you. The
Thank
next
you very much.
questions. You're welcome. Next question is from Lutfi. I think it is for you, both of you, Mbak Dena and also Pak Teddy, about the automation. Automation, how will the development in automation and AI impact the career prospect of general graduate, especially in terms of job opportunities that may be lost or created in the future? Who will answer first, Mbak Dena or Pak Teddy? Talking about this one, this challenge, disruptive era, that is automation and also AI. Some people are afraid of AI, that AI will kill teaching profession. What do you think, Pak Teddy? What do you think, Mbak Dena?
Okay.
AI and automation.
Mbak Dena first, maybe.
Mbak Dena, perhaps you
Miss
want to
Jenny?
talk about this automation and AI.
Honestly, I disagree with these things. I mean, like, especially because we are in English, yeah, we are in English educations. I don't think that AI can replace us as a teacher because when we talk about teaching process, I think it's still easier for us to teach like face to face, and then interactive teaching. It's easier for student to understand something, because if it is AI, I think it's okay. We can welcoming AI, and right now I'm using AI for support my work, honestly, but uh we use AI just for the tools, not something that we rely on it. And I believe that, again, if we always like update ourselves, learn something others more and more, improve our skill in everything, I think we can survive, even though, yeah, the impact of AI is everywhere. I know that. But still, welcoming AI, it's okay. Use AI, it's okay. But please don't rely on AI. That's that.
Okay, what about the job? Do you think teacher will still be needed in this AI, AI era? Many people nowadays say that they don't need teachers anymore. They don't need to learn languages because now there are so many tools in AI. They can translate easily. They don't need to learn any languages anymore. So what do you think?
Okay. I think we still need that, since I know some AI, I forgot the name, or what is the name of the AI, or we can record our voice, we make question to them, and then they can answer our question in English very well. For practice our English, it can assist or help us to practice our English. But in learning something, especially language, uh, what we need is not just only just practicing, but sometimes, like, teachers care, teachers affection, teachers ability in give direction to the students, also, like, give insight, like in humanity way. AI cannot do that. So I think that uh, it's okay. And please don't be, don't worry about AI things. Just think that AI is a tool. AI is something that can support you. AI can help you to finish or maybe do your job uh, faster and easily, like that.
Miss Vivid, you are still mute.
Mute.
Oh, yeah, azan in my place. I forget. Okay, so Pak Teddy, what do you think about it? Mbak Diana said that don't worry, AI is AI, but teachers is unreplaceable. What do you think about it? Do you agree?
Yes, I do agree. I still believe that teacher is one of the jobs that irreplaceable. Yeah. Even there are many technologies or AI. Yeah, when I have chance to go to the class last academic year, I was teaching global perspectives. And then I always I told my students that, okay, global perspective is about the way how you think globally, yeah, and you have to make a research and then write something to deliver your ideas about this and that. You may use ChatGPT, but I will be able to detect when it's real your ideas or it's real 100% ChatGPT. Yeah, because I know my students what is it, ability. Yeah, the way how they speak in front of the class when they present the projects, yeah, and then the way how when the process of doing the project. So everything it will be proved when you present on before the class. So whatever it is, when you ask the ChatGPT and you just copy paste, it will be it will be easily for me to detect by my eyes, by using my sense, my feeling. Yeah. So I told them that let's make the technology as a friend. But yeah, I do agree with Miss Dana. Do not depend 100% on ChatGPT or any other AI. Yeah. And that's the reason, one of the reasons why that I say teacher is one of the jobs that irreplaceable, because we still need someone to direct us. Yeah. Students still need teacher to direct them when they make mistakes, for example. Yeah. Maybe for the what's it subjects material, they are easily to get the information from AI technology. But for what's it humanities values and then behavior and attitude, we still be needed. Teacher are still needed. Butuh untuk mengkoreksi mereka ketika mereka misalnya contoh sederhana mengerjakan project ya paper based apa ini project based gitu ya. Ketika mereka tidak hadir, ketika mereka tidak berpartisipasi, guru tetap harus memberikan motivasi-motivasi. Itu yang tidak tergantikan oleh AI gitu ya. Di rumah ada orang tua, di sekolah ada guru. That's my opinion, Miss Iwit. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Lutfi. So don't be afraid. Human being is completed, God complete human being with ability to be creative. AI will do everything based on what it is programmed on it. Okay. If you don't program it, if you don't update the information in the AI, so AI will not be able to compete with you, human being, because human being are always updated very easily. And you have to remember that, like what that you mentioned, Mbak Dena mentioned, teachers are irresistible. Why? Because teachers share value. AI do not share value. They share information, but they cannot really share value. They cannot really share. They cannot really be an example how to behave, how to interact with with other people, and so on and so forth. So when you want to be able to compete with AI, if you want to be exist to be teachers, so be more valuable. That's why, like the presenters mentioned, always update yourself, improve your value, improve your portfolio. So AI will never defeat you. And about the job which possibly possibly exist in the future, well, there is possibility that there will be more of the existence of AI. We don't know yet, but I believe like being content creator, for example, it can be now supported easily by AI. Like editing video nowadays is a lot more easier than in the past, right? And like also when you are talking about editing pictures is also easier when you want to create anything nowadays is also easier. But remember, you are not supposed to rely on AI. Be a good teacher, improve your value, and don't. You may collaborate with AI, but please don't rely on AI. AI will die someday, because there will be new technology. We don't know what it is yet. Yeah, just try to update and make yourself flexible facing the new changes. Okay. Next, there are still many questions. Okay. This is from Bu Henny. Hi, Bu Henny. This is for Mbak Dena and Pak Teddy, of course. Good morning. My name is Bu Henny. Hi, Bu Henny. And thank you for the valuable insight today. As we consider the unique position of graduates from students teacher education program, I would like to ask, what specific skill or traits do employers or stakeholders in the education sector look for siapa itu? Mute please. And then education sector look for in newly graduated teachers. So this one, stakeholder and employee look for, Pak Lady. And as educators ourselves, how can we ensure that our students, future teachers, are adequately prepared with the competencies necessary to succeed in the classroom and beyond? Thanks. Yeah, Pak Teddy.
Yeah,
Dana.
thank you, Miss Henny.
Based on your experience, because you have
Yes.
already finished studying in our study program. So what do you think we should prepare here as lecturers here and as our study program here? What should we prepare to make our students more competitive in the market? And what traits, what skill should be they should possess?
Yeah, okay, thank you for the questions, Bu Henny or Miss Henny. What specific skills or traits that the employer or stakeholders in education need to in the education sector? Based on my experience, when I interview a teacher candidate, first of all, I never look at their GPA. That's not my first focus. My first focus is their portfolio, the organization, and then the project that they have done. So I always ask, what project did you do so far? Yeah, and then so after doing the interview, I have a picture of the candidates, and then what skills? Of course, the mastery of being an English language teacher skill. For example, for the grammar, and then the skills, writing skills, and then pronunciation when they are when the candidate put in the micro teaching class. So for me, after that kind of skills, the next is class management, because it is not easy to handle or to get engaged with the students in the micro teaching. Yeah, the context is in micro teaching, to handle or to get engaged with the students for the first meeting, in the first meeting. So the first impression will be meaningful for me, and sometimes I give the candidate the second chance to have the micro teaching with the same class. So after the second micro teaching with the same class, at least I have 80 or 85% the picture of the ability of this candidate. And yeah, I believe that when I was in IKIP in the university, my lecturers were very interactively taught us how about the pronunciation and then grammar and so on. Yeah, with many ways that they have even though there are one or two lecturers yeah that didn't meet our expectation. Yeah, we have to admit. But one thing that as a personal educators, I have to upgrade myself. I have to empower myself. I cannot depend only what's it? I cannot depend uh, my ability or my mastery, English mastery from the university. So I have to empower myself, try to learn the new things or something that I got a low score or the handicap that I faced. So I have to learn a lot. I have to spend my time to add my skills. So I believe that every institution, especially here in UNESA, the lecturers are great. Most of them are what's it a full dedication with a full dedication what's it time and then effort. But once again, it depends on the students themselves. Yeah, self-upgrading. It's the most important. I think that's my answers. Hopefully that I can give you uh, what is it? Hopefully that my answer or my ideas meets your expectation.
Yeah, okay, thank you. But now, what about you? What do you think? Do you want to give more, what is it, statement about it after Pak Teddy?
Right. Yeah, some of points, yeah, same with Mr. Teddy, honestly. Actually, I always focus on three things before I hire someone. The first is, of course, the English proficiency. I don't know, like, why it is until today, maybe, but it's so hard to find a confident teacher. I don't
Confident
know.
teacher. What do
Yeah,
you mean by
confident
confident
teacher.
teacher here?
Sometimes I don't know, like they are reluctant to talk or something or show their skill or something. I don't know, but they are not confident enough in teaching. Is it like that? They are not confident enough in teaching. Sometimes they feel that they cannot, or I don't know whether they really cannot or they just need time to show that they can do that. And then the next is for yeah the proficiency. It's very hard to find a teacher who can understand grammar well. So like in my place, every month I have like a monthly test for students, and um, in the report there is additional notes from teacher to student, and uh, when I have to share the report, of course I have to, like check one by one. Especially I always check the grammar usually because I have to make sure that the grammar is correct because I have to give to the parents. If the parents notice that the grammar is bad, of course it can influence yeah my own brand like that. Yeah, sometimes even though they can like talk about vocabulary, teach how to teach vocabulary using media, using flashcard or the others, but um for more for higher level they still need more improvement. So like what Mr. Terry said, even though in university your lecturer already teach you everything, but make sure that something basic, for instance, like grammar, the pronunciation, word recognition, you have to improve by yourself. So please be independent. Be independent because if you always wait your lecturer to give you the food like that, yeah, the food or the insight, uh, I think you never get all the things that you actually need because in your university you already busy with a lot of things. Actually every lesson that you learn in UNESA, it's very needed in teaching practice. That's why like me, I decided to put EGAL because I got a lot of insight to developing material, media, and the others. It is like one of insight and inspirations that I got from our university. Again, so please be independent. You have to know your own self. Like you need to score yourself, and you have to evaluate every time after you study something. You have to evaluate. Like I think my weakness is this one. So what should I do? You already mahasiswa, guys. You are not only a student, just you are maha. Means that you are bigger than student. So please be uh, independent, be initiator, and then always think that you need an upgrade in your life. That's all, Mary.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay,
there
thank
is
you.
one
Yeah.
more. Is
What
it
is it?
how Oh yeah, how can we ensure that our students, future teachers, are well prepared with competence and everything? Mm, no, I think the answer will be the same. So it is like again depends on the student. So you have to you have to prepare yourself also. It is like your lecturer, your university facilitates you, provide you something that you need, but you need to always find new information, new knowledge outside the classroom. That's that. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so self-upgrading is important. Well, we here in the study program, trying to, well, to serve you as good as possible and teach you as good as possible. If you feel that there are lack of things which are not really which doesn't really meet your expectation, you may tell your advisor, your academic advisor. You may tell even Bapak Korprodi or counselor, okay, bimbingan counseling. You may tell what you expect, what expectation you don't meet there. Bu Heni, thank you very much for your question. And
Okay,
we
you're
hope,
welcome. Thank you very much for the insightful answer, Pak Teddy and Bu
yeah,
Denanda.
yeah. We hope that we are good teachers, Bu Heni, good lecturers,
Hopefully.
and we hope that our students will also be good teachers. Just like Bu Dena, Pak Teddy. Well, our graduates are good. You know, UNESA graduates are actually well known with their good ability. So, well, we hope that you also students will be able to perform. Don't be don't be afraid to show that you are able to do the things, okay, to do the task. Just be confident with that. And related to what you asked previously about leadership, about what did you say, Pak Teddy, about activity in non-academic activity, being a leader?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So if there are opportunity for you to work with students, other students in LCASA, for example, in students organization, that will be a good portfolio for you. Although you are not the president of LCASA, it is impossible that all of you will be the president. Nggak mungkin ketua umumnya
Yeah.
itu banyak, pasti hanya satu orang. There will be only one. But if you are active in it, you can show that in your portfolio. Also, when like today, I'm also assisted by some students, Ibrahimovic, Tegar, and also Mbak Denanda. So they are helping me. It's also portfolio because they know now how to handle a meeting online, how to handle a general lecture. So later, when they have to handle their own, when they have like a seminar, for example, they know what to prepare. They know how to handle such thing. Itu satu pengalaman. So when later there are opportunities for you to assist students, like when Bu Heni have program, for example, you can assist Bu Heni to be the panitia with Bu Heni, right, Bu Heni?
Okay, why not?
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. Mbak Dena, there is one more thing before we finish the program. you are the owner of Egao, right? There is one thing I would like to ask you. What should we prepare? What should we prepare when we want to make a course, a language course? What should we prepare and what challenges we should anticipate?
Honestly, okay, like I said before, I officially have my own place in 2020. But everyone here need to know that I started teaching in 2013.
2013. When you are the freshman in our program?
I was still senior high school, ma'am.
Before you entering
Yeah.
our university. Okay.
I was still senior high school. It is like what Mr. Dari said, honestly. So one of my parents' friend's son, okay, yeah, like that, asked me to teach English. And in that class, I said to my father, I can understand English, but I do not know how to teach. But then my father told me that I think you can do that. If you experience in teaching, you can understand how to teach later. So my father support me with that things, and then I say yes to my father's friend, and then I teach when I was still in senior high school, and then when I was in university, I commute from Sidoarjo to Surabaya. I never be in boarding house, never, because I always like dedicate myself to teach. So I never stop teaching until today. That's why, if you ask me like, how come you are confident to make an English course? Because I have prepared it. Maybe when I was in second or third semester, I have tried to think the concept what I want, what kinds of visions and missions that I want, how I deal with students, parents, and the other. I have prepared it before, like, yeah, before before
So
I
you
officially have the place.
building the concept from long ago, yeah?
Yeah,
Building the concept.
Long ago. Maybe my friends who graduate at the same time with me, like I think I studied in UNESA in 2013 also. And then all of my friends were so shocked when I decided to have this course, actually. Like, how come you did that? Because they do not know how long I prepared all of them, like that. So maybe for everyone here, if guys don't think that you cannot do, because even though maybe in the classroom in the past I was so active to participate, but I'm an introvert one, honestly. So talking about leadership, I never joined any community, honestly. So when Mr. Tadi told like that, like actually I'm feel insecure because I never felt that before. I never experienced that because I was introvert one. I just focus on myself and also my studies. But then, because I know that I have the potential for doing this, so it makes me being right now do what I'm doing right now.
Okay, thank
The
you.
concept, maybe, yeah, the
So
concept
the
and
most important thing
confidence.
that you prepare the concept and you
Mm.
have a big motivation to make it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need a big financial support to start
Okay.
an English course? It's
Mm,
important. It's an important question, I think, because many people say that I cannot
yeah,
make it. I
yeah,
have no money.
yeah, yeah. No, no. I mean, like, I'm also a person who has no privilege in money, guys. That's why I'm really struggle in financial thing. That's why right now, like, I learning about financial safety, how to manage that, how to save money, and the other. I also learned that, uh, if you do not have money, but you really want to be an entrepreneur, you can start from the online class first. So
Online
don't
class,
think
yeah?
too big
Online
first.
class.
You have to
Okay.
do something that you can do right now. Just make sure that you make a movement. Just make sure that you do something right now. So don't expect a lot if you do not do something at first, like step by step. Step by step, because when you ask me like how, okay, I will tell how come I get the office. So I started having this experience in teaching in 2013, and after that I graduated from university in 2017. Yeah, 2017. Mm, I said to like I'm teaching, right? The whole years I'm teaching, I'm preparing my concept, and after that in 2019, in 2019, uh, I I married, and after that, I asked my husband to, maybe I can say, mm, apa ya, what to say, meminjam, I forget, meminjam.
Borrow.
Borrow
Lend.
money from
And
his parents, honestly. But until today, we still pay for that to his parents. Maybe my privilege is like that. That's why, even though I have a, maybe not really good in financial, like my privilege is not the financial thing, but I believe because if we have ideas, if we have, like skill, I think we always survive. And then I can say that I can prove it after I, do all things like this. I can prove that right now I develop a lot, not just only be a woman with a job, or not just a woman as a teacher, but I develop a lot in everything. Like, yeah, in my skill in marketing, skill in branding, skill in money management, and the other. And if you believe, everyone, like sometimes I teach some friends, like online friends, like how to save money, how to do the time management and the others, like that.
Okay, thank you. That's so inspiring.
Enak
So
agak nangis ya.
starting,
Itu kalau masalah
Loh, siapa ini kok gak di mute? Okay, so starting from small things, starting right here, right now. Don't delay, right, Mbak Dena?
Yeah,
Starting from the small one. You can start with
small one.
online course first, and then later you can make it bigger if you get more financial support. Thank you.
execute your ideas
Execute your idea, don't just
from the
dream.
from the smallest steps.
From the smallest step, right? Execute your idea from the smallest step. You may dream, but after you dream, you have to plan what to do to achieve your dream. Make the concepts, execute the concept. Thank you. Bu Dena, Pak Teddy, so insightful, so generous thoughts, generous sharing for today. I hope that all of you students, adik-adik semua, semoga mendapatkan manfaat ya atas apa yang dibagikan hari ini oleh Pak Teddy dan juga Mbak Denanda. And please, would you please give applause? Although we cannot hear your voice. Please give applause to both of them. Nah, Mbak Dena, Pak Teddy, let us announce to the participants that you can get the certificate for this program by here. There is a ticket, an exit ticket link. Please fill out the exit ticket, everyone. You will get the certificate in 10 work days after you fill out the certificate. Mohon maaf ya, saya nggak bisa memberikan sertifikatnya langsung right here, right now, karena urusan administratifnya agak lumayan ngantri. Jadi mohon maaf, dalam waktu 10 hari insya Allah sertifikat diberikan, juga termasuk kepada Bapak Teddy dan Ibu Denanda. Mohon maaf, sertifikatnya juga harus nunggu. Nggak mungkin saya tanda tangan sendiri karena Pak Him lagi umroh ya. Okay, thank you very much. Everyone, before we finish, Mas Ibam, would you please give us opportunity to take picture together here? Kita akan foto dulu sama-sama ya. Diambil fotonya. Everyone,
Okay.
If possible, you can open cam, so your photo will be there. Pinnya dilepas dulu mungkin, kemudian bisa difoto per halaman dalam beberapa halaman. Silakan.
Okay, I will
Bri.
lead the documentation starting from the slide number 1. Okay, get ready. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, go to the next slide. Slide 2. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Slide 3. 1, 2, 3. Slide 4. 1, 2, 3. And the last slide. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Well
It's
done.
clear. Yes, it's all done.
Okay, thank you very much everyone. Thank you very much Ibam. Thank you very much Pak Teddy, Bu Denanda, Mbak Denanda. Jangan kapok ya. Semoga you will be willing to talk more. Later perhaps we will invite you Pak Teddy about curriculum and Mbak Denanda. Perhaps we will invite you more in ESP classes. Semester ini tidak ada, biasanya ada ESP classes, tapi karena ini anak-anak kurikulumnya ada perubahan, jadi mereka pada asistensi mengajar dan KM ya. Jadi tidak bisa bergabung, tidak ada ESP. So next year, then if there is ESP, we will invite you, Mbak Dena, to share your experience about managing, organizing English course, and also Pak Teddy about curriculum. We will learn about international school curriculum later. Everyone, thank you very much. Let us say our gratitude to all of you and ask for apology if there are some unexpected or unpleasant words mentioned or conveyed unpurposely. Please forgive us. Thank you. Semoga Anda semua mendapatkan manfaat dari apa yang sudah di-share pagi ini oleh kedua presenter. Sampai jumpa lagi di pertemuan-pertemuan berikutnya ya. Jangan lupa minggu depan ada beberapa pertemuan tentang di beberapa mata kuliah ya, ada beberapa pertemuan lagi online dalam beberapa mata kuliah. Nanti akan ada flyernya. So please join it. I hope that you will get benefits from more meeting we have. See you everyone. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you. Don't forget.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Don't
wabarakatuh.
forget the exit ticket. Don't forget fill out the exit ticket ya. Termasuk teman-teman mungkin tadi ikut tapi terlempar. Please tell them to fill out the exit ticket. Thank you Revan. Thank you Salwa. Thank you Rani, Lutfi. Thank you everyone who has asked question in the chat. Mas Fadola tadi juga thank you very much. We will close the Zoom. Mas Ibam, you may close the Zoom. Bye bye. Have a